check this out. Pro tip, if you ever receive a wing in the mail, don't slice that thing open with a knife because you're probably going to shred your wing before you get to it. Look at this thing. So freaking fresh. So if you guys remember, before the Icarus race, I was flying around a Viper 4 16 meter. For the Icarus race, the guys at Aviator PPG sent me a 19 meter free ride. Since then, I've sent back both wings and they hooked me up with this brand new crispy custom 16 meter free ride. So all these wings I'm talking about are kind of like, I want to say your third or fourth wing in your progression in paramotor flying. These are not beginner wings. They are like full-on top-level competition slalom acro gliders. So if you're just getting into paramotors, this is definitely something to look forward to. But yeah, I want to give a huge thank you to Aviator PPG. They actually let me select the colors for this bad boy. So we're gonna go to the airport and kite it up pretty soon and check out the colors, test fly it, get some impressions on how it flies.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Dang, dude. This thing might even be an improvement on the Viper 4. Woo-hoo-hoo! Wow. Holy weight shift. Either it's been a really long time since I've flown a 16 meter that I liked, or this thing's actually a lot better than the Viper 4. In terms of Ozone's product line, the freeride came after the Viper 4, and it was more so supposed to be kind of like an intermediate. They kind of marketed it as a step below the Viper 4, and the Viper 4 is supposed to be the full-on competition wing. This one's a little bit more user-friendly and a lesser aspect ratio, but realistically, all the free rides I've flown, I feel like have been no more tame than the actual Viper 4. I feel like it's just an updated design, really. I'm sure there's bigger differences, but in the way it actually handles, it's just as dynamic as the Viper 4, if not more. I really like where the brakes are right now. They're nice and high, so I feel like I have good control over everything. On the Freeride 19, I dropped everything down really low, just for the Icarus, so that I could have like ape hangers, kind of. This thing's dynamic, dude. The weight shift is so easy on it. If you remember in the past few videos, I've been flying the Snake XX16, which was my go-to wing for a while before I got my hands on the first Viper 4. And going back to that thing, I don't like it that much anymore, honestly. The worst characteristic of that wing is its launch. This thing, I can pull it up without even trying. Like, you just walk forward in nearly no wind, and this thing just comes right above your head. Like, it doesn't even care. It just feels like it's made out of tissue paper. But that Snake XX, that's a heavy piece of fabric. I blew like multiple launches when I came back to it after the Icarus because it's just so heavy, and on a no-wind launch, it's like questionable if I'm gonna get it above my head or not. This thing is spicy, dude. Wow. I don't know what it is, but this for sure seems like it handles better than the Viper 416. Like, they're the same size and nearly identical, but this thing, it's like on rails. just cruising through the pumpkin patch. Let's try a couple flat, like high-powered turns. All right, one to the left. Wow. This has the same feeling that I had on the Freeride 15, which I speculated was just because of its size, but it must not. It just, when you put it at an angle, it holds it. Oh, wow. This thing is butter. I'm surprised, man. I thought this thing was gonna be just like the Viper 4, but I don't know. It feels spicier. Yee-hoo! All right, as we climb for some altitude, I'm gonna throw a picture up on my Instagram at Tucker Gott, all one word. Check it. Dude, I am stoked on this thing. One of the best things I liked about the Viper 4 and the Freeride over any other wing I've flown is it just inflates so easy. Without a question, it's just a major, major difference how easy these wings inflate. And I was super impressed by the Freeride 19 on the Icarus race. I didn't take a single collapse on that thing. Flying in some sketchy air and not even a single tip collapse. So I was pretty impressed on that. All right, let's try a real quick barrel roll. All right, let's see how it handles in a wing over / barrel roll. No questions asked. It's on rails. Oh, saw, dude. I forgot to throw on pants today. I was running late. I was like, screw it. My shins will be cold. But I'll be on a brand new freaking spanking wing. Oh, I might. This is a sketchy circumstance here, flying into the sun down low. Always got to keep your eyes peeled for power lines. Quick little update on the old Scout machine. She's been running great, starting right up, and that clutch is singing right along. No issues after I clean everything out. I have a feeling that this thing dives more than the Viper 4, so trimmed out landings on this thing, I think are gonna be a ball. Who says that, a ball? Is that like an old people term? Oh, let's go to the ball. Look at that dive. I can't tell if that's a real helicopter or a drone. I stared at the sun too much. It's a little bit chilly up here. Cold breeze blowing right in the shorts. Alright, I'm not that high, but let's see how we can do on some like non-powered wing overs. Oh wow. That's such a rapid roll rate. I have to get used to that a little bit. I'm not expecting that much roll out of it. Yeah, buddy. Check out that sunset. So rad. It is chilly up here. I am not ready for wintertime. Hashtag van life Florida trip. Chemtrails! Well, I think I'm going to set up for landing. And as with any time that there's people around the park, I'm not going to full commit and kill my engine. I'll just float down gracefully. You know, I think as with like any new piece of gear, it's going to take me a little while to get dialed on it. And I feel like I'm very particular when it comes to my specific gear. Like this throttle, it's my favorite throttle. And if I try a different throttle, I'm all messed up. I'm the same way with wings. Like I really like to get dialed on one wing. Although I'll fly any wing. It just seems like I own one wing and I stick with it and get really in touch with that wing. And I don't feel quite in touch with this one yet. I think she definitely... She rolls fast and dives really nice. It feels like the wind has pretty much died down here. So I'm going to try a little crosswind action since there's not really much going on. Let's give her a go. Saw, dude.
Well, that was a fun little rip around the park on the new wing. I'm slightly surprised by the characteristics. I thought it was going to be more similar to the old Viper, but really I think the primary differences are the roll rate is a little bit faster than the Viper and it dives more than the Viper, but it still maintains that really good feel when you put it in a high powered turn and you like jab both brakes. It has way more lift in a turn like that than the Snake or anything else I've ever flown has. But yeah, like I said, I want to get like super dialed because this wing's going to be around for a while. This is going to be like my go-to and you're going to see a lot of it, so stay locked. But yeah, enough with the wing talk. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'm going to try not to get hit by oncoming traffic. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.